Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we are doing our Mercury retrograde reading for this upcoming Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is a great time for reflection. It makes time feel slower, so we have the time and space to process and reflect. So think back over the past 4 to 6 months. What has happened mentally and emotionally over this period of time? And have you given yourself the time and space to process this? If not, what can you do now to help yourself to move forward so that you don't carry that energy with you any longer? Carrying any negative emotion on your heart for too long is what tends to harden those parts of you. You have to willingly choose to let it go, to not let it harden your heart. Now, in this message, we're going to look at something that's being avoided at this time, what's going to help you to transmute this energy, and what will come if this change is made. Now, please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general, meaning they're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that's resonating for you, then there's most likely going to be something in the message. For information on rituals, for ritual kits, for personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. One more thing, guys, if you enjoy the message, if you find that it's helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up or comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. So let's dive right into Cancer's energy for this Mercury retrograde. And let's see what comes out for you through this energy. Most important message here for Cancer Spirit. What do my Cancerian friends need to know? What do they need to see through this Mercury retrograde reading? What is being avoided for Cancer at this time? Please and thank you. Two of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Hanged Man. Decisions, decisions, decisions. This is an energy of, like, do I stay or do I go? Do I wait or do I walk away? We'll see how this all plays out into the reading, but the Two of Pentacles is definitely a decision that needs to be made. I also want to point out here, Cancer, the Hanged Man talks about changing your perspective on something. So, and we'll see how this plays out into the reading, but it may be time to put yourself first. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Tower, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Feel here, Cancer, that there is a situation that you've been going back and forth about for some time. But you haven't really ever spoken up exactly how this person has hurt you, how this person has betrayed your trust. We would have to pull out a different spread to see this person's intentions here. But this, Cancer, is talking about you speaking up and saying what's on your heart. And in doing so, it'll give you the clarity on where you stand with this person. So let's clarify the Eight of Wands energy. And just being 100% honest with yourself about this, Cancer. Okay? In the way that this person is showing up right now in your life, how they come in and out, back and forth, they're here 1 minute and gone the next. Is that something that you really want to endure long term? And I feel like that's really what you're thinking about here. Is that something that I really want to endure long term? Is this truly in alignment with what I see for my future? Or is there something better suited out there? And I feel like you're trying to distract yourself when you're around friends, when you're around family, not trying to think about this. Now, why is this coming up? And this is similar to Libra's reading. This is coming up, Cancer, because this particular person in your life is really holding you back from a beautiful new beginning. Here's an example. If we were to take a break from a relationship, and let's say it's because this person disappears and they just are feeling so distraught and they can't describe how they're feeling and they just never want to talk about it, but they ghosted you and they didn't really take your feelings into consideration when they did so, but out of respect for them and out of respect for the relationship, you give them space and you put yourself on hold. Now, in that energy, be honest with yourself. Do you think if a new person entered into your life when everything was on pause, you think you would be open in the same way as if you had let this go, or as if you had walked away, as if this person had been honest with you about they were uncertain where they stood and gave you an opportunity to make a decision that's right for you? But instead, they put you on hold because of the uncertainty. And you put yourself on hold out of respect for them. And that's beautiful. That's exactly where you should be. That's exactly what you should be doing with a different person. The reason why this is coming up, you notice we have a lot of aces on the table. Ace of Wands twice with the Ace of Swords. There's a new person that's getting ready to enter into your life now. I don't feel like it's going to be during Mercury retrograde, but this is a perfect time. It's about almost a 30-day period for you to take a step back, reevaluate the position that you're giving this person in your life and how to deal. And be honest with yourself. The Ace of Swords is always the Ace of Truth. It's the sword of truth. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords. This is how this is impacting your life. I feel like you're really up in your head over your thinking, over analyzing this situation when it's very clear. The only reason why it's uncertain is because the uncertainty that this person projects onto you, because they don't know how to deal. They have so many things going on in their life, but Cancer, think back, look back on this relationship. Be honest with yourself. They always have something going on in their life, don't they? Now, it may be hard to disconnect from this person, Tower energy. This is something that you don't want to let go, but this is also something that you have to sacrifice in order to make room for new experiences. So let's clarify this Tower energy here for Cancer. I definitely feel an energy of it's hard to walk away from somebody that you've envisioned in your future for some time. But I feel like they've lied about how they perceive this relationship. Really feel here, Cancer, if you're honest with yourself. There are things about this person that you like and that you do want in your future for sure. There are equally the same amount of things that you don't like and you don't want in your future. Getting clear on what those things are so you can communicate that to your next partner is going to be the key here. You're being prepared for something better, something more beautiful, something brighter. If you keep yourself trapped up in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing, is this my person? Then you're going to miss the opportunity to really interact with a person who is meant to be in alignment with your life. a lot of times we'll get hung up on, I'm waiting for my soulmate, or I'm waiting for my twin flame, or this is the person that I'm meant to be with for the rest of my life. And Cancer, soul connections are real, so I'm not discrediting that. But the point of a soul connection is ultimately for our ascension process, for our own ascension process. They are meant to bring in lessons for us to learn and help us to process those lessons, to transmute that energy, to be able to move forward and to vibrate at a higher vibrational frequency. In turn, ascending. But if they're stuck in their own traumatic cycle, sometimes there's lessons that we still need to learn with or without this person. And for those of you that believe that this person is your soulmate, that it could be. But by putting your life on hold and waiting forever, it's not giving yourself the opportunity you need to ascend to a higher level, which isn't fair either. Now, all I'm simply saying here, Cancer, is you're being guided to do what's best for you. Even if it's for this next Mercury retrograde cycle, that's what it needs to be. So withdraw, reserve. If this person reaches out, tell them I don't know where I stand, but I don't want to keep being treated like a piece of crap. Which is valid. You have every right to feel that way. I would feel the same way. Let's pull a Whispers of Healing message to sum up your reading here, Cancer. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For information on rituals, for ritual kits, for personal readings, it's all linked below. And if you found the message was helpful, if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up or comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. Intention. The number 11. So the oracle message that comes with this card, Cancer. Intention setting is a powerful tool for improving your energy and healing. When you focus your thoughts and actions with purpose, you increase the chance of achieving your goals. Intention setting can be done throughout your day. You might start your day with an intention to add to your day as you go along. You can set a short-term intention, such as inner calm while facing a tense situation. The stronger your intention, the more focused your action. Intentions can bring fast results. Setting strong intentions does not mean controlling people or situations. It means focusing on yourself and directing your will. Being clear about your intention will help you to have a greater positive control over your life and make it easier to deal with obstacles. Rather than thinking of your goals as broad term, be specific. Outline a key intention for each day and hold it in your heart until you go to sleep. Beautiful, Cancer. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Here's what I get to wrap this reading up, to put it all together, if you will, in a nice little package. When we have an idea of what we want our life to look like, but it isn't very clear, we just know we want to be rich, or we want a big house, or we want a nice car. Yeah, we might get those things. But what I will say, and you can think about this in the context of you and something that you've already accomplished. As you go through your experience, you get clearer of like, what type of car do I want, or how much money do I need to make in order to cover my bills? And with those intentions come in those results, if not something better. And so that's what I always tell clients, whether you're intentionally setting intentions or unintentionally setting intentions. No matter if you think about it or not, you are doing that. So living life cognizant and conscious and with intention is better than not. So how does this play out into this reading? This relationship that you're intertwined with, entangled with, is the new term that they're using these days. This entanglement that you have with this person has held you back for some time. And even though there is a soul tie here, clearly, there's also equally another person that's meant to come into your life, help to teach you certain lessons. By holding too tightly onto this person while this person is off exploring their own journey, it's keeping you in a position of stuck and not moving forward. You're the one that has to change it. Nobody can force you to do anything, right? We can't force another person to do anything. We can only change ourselves. However, the clearer you are on what type of partner you want in your life and the type of relationship that you want to have, the easier it is to see who is in alignment with that vision and who isn't. So it's up to you, Cancer, to get clear, crystal clear, about what it is that you want. So Cancer, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I hope the message was helpful for you, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Hey friends. So I just wanted to come on and again, thank you for all the love and the support on all of the platforms that I post all of this information on. I started a Patreon and OnlyFans for those of you that want to support the channel, to help to spread the information, to help my travels when I'm going to different events, to connect a little bit deeper on a more personal level with you guys. And so instead of just asking for donations, I thought I would put together a Patreon and an OnlyFans. And on those platforms, I'm posting sound baths and guided meditations. And every once in a while, I'm posting stuff about yoga, yoga positions, and I'm going to also record some yoga videos for you guys to be able to tap into. So if that's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. Again, it's Patreon and OnlyFans. Both of those platforms have a lot of similar content, but they're also going to have some different content as well. Follow whichever platform feels in alignment with what you need for your healing journey. And don't be afraid to disconnect, guys. The purpose of this channel is for you to get the tools and the information that you need to heal and to move forward in a more positive direction. The channel isn't meant for you to be here forever, because I feel like once you heal, you hopefully can tap into the healing modalities when you need, and messages when you need, but not to be here for forever. So again, thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all freaking amazing. And I look forward to connecting with your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.